What is up, YouTube's Mountain Man Magic, and we are here to show you how to clean up those nice and pricey cards you have that are just looking kind of dingy. Now, I have an Underground Sea here. I feel like I got a screaming deal on this thing, and at the end of the day, this is not a card I'm just going to put in a binder and leave off to the side forever. The point of this card is to play with it and have some fun, and this one I am willing to sacrifice to the shuffling lords of Magic because I just want to play with it. I want to have fun with my cards. Call me crazy. So this guy, as you can see, it's got some surface wear on it, it's got some dings on it, and it's got this just kind of beat up edge that has a lot of stuff that I hope is more dirt and grime and not ink, and we can get it off there. So I'm going to show you how I go about cleaning up expensive cards that I care about trying to make look a little fancier. So what you're going to need is a clean surface. Now this I would generally use, it's one of those glass desks, but problem is it's really annoying to film on that. So I just got a nice dense piece of computer paper here, and then I've got a little bowl of lukewarm water and a microfiber towel. Now, this one is covered in lint because I just threw it in the washer and dryer. This one's got a fluffier side and this kind of harder, rougher side. I use the fluffier side because it's got, I think, more wiggle room when it comes to just gently getting the dirt off. Again, this is not, you can't fix cards. Like when you have a card that's got these dings and stuff in the back, you can't fix that. It's damage. What we can fix is the look of it, the aesthetic. And this, hopefully we can get this grime off. The way it's going to work is we are going to gently dampen one little part. I got my finger in here because I'm going to apply pressure with my finger, and the point is get it very gently moistened, and I'm going to work my way across, but not going up to the edge. I don't want to go perpendicular to the edge because then you're going to start nicking the edge, and that's just all bad. Point is to kind of go left and right, side to side, or I guess up and down, whatever you just feel you have the most proper leverage pressure angle at. And then the other move is, if you're going back and forth just trying to loosen the dirt off, the other move is to one way just push off the card. And the other thing I would just keep in mind with this, here you can kind of watch how I wetten this. Sometimes I'll just actually use my other finger and just gently moisten it because I'm not trying to overdo it here. I think of it like I always heard the saying, with a bowl of cereal, you can put more milk in it, you can't take it out. So as you can see, it's like, it's not super wet, it's just moistened. And I'm gonna hang out, and I'm gonna slowly just kind of work side to side. I'm not going too fast, I'm not going too slow though, and I'm not really cranking down on the card. I'm just kind of letting the rag do the work. The other thing I keep in mind is, like, Magic cards are pretty resilient. I'm not trying to say I'm hoping that I can't damage them, because you certainly can. You can go a little overboard with it. But the point is to just make it look ever so slightly better. It's not like I'm worrying about also sending this in to grade it and try and get like a better grade on it. I just want it, when I look down at it, to not think, oh, that's a grimy looking card. I want it to look somewhat nice. And you can see it's getting a little better. I'm gonna gently dab the rag in, get it a little more moistened. And then if I see what I just did, I just like dunked it in there. You can see how wet it is. What I'll do is I'll give it kind of like a grinding and just try and get the water spread around a bit more in the cloth. Because again, I don't want to soak the card. I don't want to do any like water damage to it. I just want to get it ever so slightly wetted enough to where I can lift or rub some of the dirt off. And then let's go with the patented push off move. And sometimes you might see, like right there's a little speck of little dust or dirt that came off. Or it's lint from the towel. I don't know. Point is, the card is slowly looking a bit better. And when I get up to the corner I almost always just do the push off move, because I'm not gonna pretend I can control myself. And if I was doing this and not making a video, I'd have my head an inch away from the card because I'm just gonna be super paranoid about it. But with you guys, I trust it's all gonna work out. Nothing goes wrong on the internet, right? And honestly, I think the push off move is probably the most effective when it comes to cleaning off a card like this. And now look at that. Look, this thing was grimy as could be, and now it's looking pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Just gonna give this a quick brush to make sure there's no wetness on there or lint that I'm worried about. What else? Backside, other side could use a little work. Can we do a little speed up time lapse? Let's do it. Okay, and in the back, yeah, I don't think there's anything off the back. Sometimes when you get cards in this condition, you can look at the surface and you'll see some pretty noticeable specks of dirt. I'm gonna be honest, this thing cleaned up way better than I was expecting. Like, this thing looks clean. Am I sure I want to play with this? I don't know. Well, at the very least, hopefully this shows that this method of just taking a nice microfiber cloth, I don't want to get one that's too abrasive. I guess if it is more abrasive, you just want to be gentler on what you're doing. But this thing looks pretty darn nice. Wow. Even the back edges, there's no like super obvious white dings. Like this side's got some work to it. Can we focus? Can we focus? Like there's definitely some wear and tear there. My hand looks so nice and in focus. The card, not so much. Anyway, but I was not expecting it to clean up that well. Holy goodness. Jeez. All right, maybe this one does go in the binder. All right, well, that's awkward. My phone just died. Pray that footage saved. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this thing a bit closer with the jeweler's loupe. This might be in way better condition than the seller initially thought when they, again, gave me my screaming deal on it. And looking at this piece of paper, I'm actually surprised how much kind of grime came off on it. All right, well, hopefully this helped you guys figure out how to clean some of your nicer cards, and hopefully this video just made you feel more comfortable and confident with being willing to clean a pricier card. Because the first time I even held a dual land, I got a little sweaty palms. You know what I mean? When you go from playing with cards that are $2 a piece to $200 a piece, it's a little nerve-wracking. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me, folks. Really appreciate you watching. Hope this helped you. Hit that like and subscribe, and if you want, go to Card Kingdom and buy some dual lands as well, and use my affiliate link because they will be very appreciative, as will I. But that's gonna do it for me, for the 100th time. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy, my friends. Peace.